In a landmark event co-hosted by the Cobb, Gwinnett, and North Fulton Chambers of Commerce and the Council for Quality Growth, Metro Atlanta elected officials, government transportation administrators and advocates, and business leaders met to discuss game-changing rail projects at the Metro Atlanta Northern Crescent Transit Summit on June 8th at the Cobb Galleria Centre.
This is the first time that we've really brought together a truly regional group to talk about providing transit in areas that heretofore have rejected transit. So this strong desire to have transit to the suburban parts of Atlanta that previously haven't had the benefit of transit is a huge step in the right direction as far as mitigating traffic in some of our most congested corridors.
Presented by Jacobs and Siemens, the Northern Crescent Transit Summit made the business case for rail transit that will significantly reduce traffic congestion while strengthening economic development assets in Atlanta's northern suburbs.
We understand the business case for transit, and that is evidenced by this group coming together and bringing this kind of conversation to the community.
The Transit Summit featured thorough data and examples of successful rail projects in peer communities such as Charlotte, North Carolina, and Phoenix, Arizona. A host of distinguished speakers, including former Charlotte Mayor Pat McCrory, Phoenix Metro Light Rail CEO Steve Banta, and Metro Atlanta's top elected leaders who outlined proposed rail lines that would provide access to the Southeast's top suburban office markets, connect Metro Atlanta's Fortune 500 companies, provide alternative to the area's worst traffic bottlenecks, benefit the area's highest paying job sectors, and contribute to 230,000 new jobs and $345 billion in gross domestic product.
I have found that high-capacity rail is an excellent recruitment tool to bring new businesses, just like a highway is, because people and businesses need to get to and from work in a reasonable amount of time. And if it takes an hour or 2 hours to get to work during peak rush hour, from one end to the county to another, or one end to the region to another, you're in trouble regarding keeping your companies. And high-capacity rail offers an alternative over the roads, especially during rush hour. And at the stops, you'll see that businesses will want to invest and build along the stops just like they want to do around interchanges of highways.
When you have a developer come to a region and figure out whether they're going to invest in your community or not, the first thing they want to look at is transit options. Do you have transportation available? Because that's a valuable asset to the employer based on his employees getting to work, his or her employees getting to work, but also bringing customers to their doorstep. So when they develop, they want to look for fixed facilities that aren't going to move. Sometimes a bus route would move, but when you put rails down and build light rail, it's stable and it provides a comfort for them to invest in that area or corridor.
Well, the primary role of the Cobb Chamber of Commerce is advocacy for business, and I think anything that brings to light issues that can positively affect businesses is our number one responsibility. But I think being part of functions and programs like this to begin a discussion is very important. But I think as our chamber, we need to be a part of ushering a solution that are really going to ultimately impact not only our businesses in Cobb, but the region as a whole.
For more information on the impact of high-capacity rail transit on Metro Atlanta's business community and other ways the Cobb Chamber is working to shorten the region's commutes, contact Deming Bass at 770-859-2326 or email Deming at dbass@cobbchamber.org.